Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. I am cold again, as you can see, but my hoodie is in the wash, so I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. This video, I didn't record much. I didn't realize I didn't record much because I tried to record stuff at the pool, as you'll see here. I did it. I'm back at swimming again, pool walking. First time in 3 months, and I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited. Yay, hair dry's going, so I have to talk over, but I'm excited. And not only did I do my full amount of pool walking, I did my 80 poolside push-ups, and I climbed out of the pool using the side pool ladder, the steps on the side, like I did last year. I'm also excited about. The funny thing is I'm 6 kilos heavier than I was when I did that. So, and the lady kept putting the hairdryer on, so I ended up having to stop doing that. And then when I finished my little chat, I turned around to have my shower and I ran the water, and there was a brief moment of warm water and then it stopped, and sometimes does that because the tank switches tanks or whatever it does. So I waited and my hand got cold. I thought, okay, I'll turn it off and I'll go check the next one. Maybe this one's having a problem. Check the next one and the next one, and I checked all the ones along there. No hot water. I tried again and again and again. Luckily, I hadn't put my soap on my hair or anything yet. I just sort of started to rinse. I went, oh, cold, and hopped out. But then I tried for 15 minutes to get hot water to come out of the tap. Nothing. One lady had come in, and luckily I told her there's no hot water, so she went to a different shower, but a different change room, but I'd already got undressed, so I didn't feel like putting my wet bathers back on or my clean clothes to then go and try a different shower. So I just chucked my clothes on and came home to have a shower after telling them that it wasn't working. When I got home, I was so excited to come in and eat because I was really hungry after everything I'd done, all my pool walking and the pool push-ups. I actually this time I interspersed them amongst the pool walking as well, rather than saving them all to the end. So I think that was better, and I'll do that from now on. But yeah, I was really hungry, had to shake, so I was that hungry. And I got home, and before I put my food on to cook, I always rinse out my bathers first. And I went, where are they? My bathers weren't in my bag. My shorts and my swimsuit went in my bag. So I had to turn around and go back and get them. So I went back and got them. Luckily I made it to the change room in time. The cleaning lady had just come through and she was showing them around to anyone in the change room to ask if it was theirs. And this lady said, oh, this lady's here. And I said, yeah, they're mine, thanks. And I explained about the hot water, and they were all luxuriating in their hot showers. There was steam everywhere. I was like, oh, so jealous. I still hadn't had my shower yet. So I was getting quite cold. So then I bought a plastic bag with me, a reusable one, and I shoved them in there, and I went to come back home. And I almost got home and then I had to stop at a shopping centre because I had to go to the toilet. So it was just one of those mornings where it just wasn't working. But I made it home, had some lunch, got everything washed, and that was okay. So yeah, that was okay. Another of my non-scale victories was I had some baked beans for breakfast one day, and I was really hungry. I was hormonal. So I tipped the whole tin in the bowl. I heated it up and had it with some toast. But then I got towards the end and I went, I'm not actually hungry enough to finish that. So I put the leftover portion in another little bowl and put it in the fridge. I put it in the fridge to either eat later or someone else could eat it. Either way, it didn't matter. But I didn't eat it then. I stopped when I'd had enough. So I was really proud of myself. That would have just kept going before. It's only 3 or 4 spoonfuls, doesn't matter. But no, I'd had enough. And despite being hormonal, I said, no, I'd had enough. Another non-scale food victory I had is I made a rhubarb and apple crumble with some fresh rhubarb that a neighbour had given us. And I had my portion that night and it was lovely and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't have any more because that actually satisfied the craving that I had. And Mum and Dad and hubby all ate the rest of it. Kiddo wasn't interested, so that's okay. But yeah, I had enough for what I wanted, and that was good. Despite being hormonal again, I had enough. So I stopped. This week I've been really loving sandwiches, and these, I didn't love them, but I found these meals from Aldi one night when I just couldn't be bothered cooking, and I had to get some loo paper because we're almost out, and I saw these in the fridge there. So there was 3 left, so I grabbed them and put 2 in the freezer, and I had them in wraps like this one night, and I had them with some tuna another day for lunch, but I really enjoyed them, so I may get those occasionally just for fakeaway meals. And I actually found, when I was putting them in the freezer, rearranging the freezer, because I hadn't done that in a while, a couple of weeks, so I found this. It's my very last portion of the eggplant and veg curry that I made. Well, eggplant is a veg, but the vegetable curry that I made from week 1 when I was doing the rationing back at the other house. I didn't realise I thought it was like a curry, Japanese curry for kiddo, but I looked into it and went, oh no, it's actually veggies, not beef. So I happily ate that for lunch one day. So yeah, my food's been pretty on point this week. So let's see how the weigh-in goes, shall we? Oh, what I'm doing must be working, because I'm down another kilo this week, and that's really exciting. So I'm curious to see how I go next week, because kiddos had some adjustments made to the orthotics that kiddo wears. So we haven't been doing as much walking the last couple of days, and depends how long it takes to get them back, so it can take up to a week to get them back. So I'm curious to see how that goes next week, plus hormonal week. So yeah, I'll just see how we go. But that's it for this week. I hope you all had a great one, had some tasty meals, had some nice movement for your body, that you're going well, and I will talk to you later. Bye.